when there's pregnancy and all that, everybody focuses the attention to the mother. I'm not saying no, they deserve it. It's like that's a whole lot of job. But in the old time, nobody pays attention to the guy. It's as crazy as the day I had my son. I did not sleep for like 12 hours. I had my son. Everybody was happy. Nobody really asked me, "Guy, how are you?" I did close to 48 hours not closing my eyes. Wow. And there was no time to eat because you become like I made that tweet online and it went viral that time. I said nobody will tell you that husband is just a title. You are a glorified errand boy, especially when you have a child. Why the care and attention is going to the wife? Pepper soup, mogi, for the breast milk and all that.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares. It's even as bad as they'll send you on an errand. You are not back early. Maybe you are battling with a challenge or something. Oh, it's the latter and need. They're not asking you.
Right.
Are you okay? So that's alone.
It's a lot.
It's a lot, and those are what men do not prepare for.
Okay, so I think he's trying to say that while he understands that, of course, a woman who has a child who gives birth,
a new baby,
deserves and requires all that attention and things like that. On the other side, he's saying that the husbands, should be also checked up on to see how they're doing, how they're faring, how their mental health is, because a lot of times, especially if the man has been is a present dad, right? He's there in the room, he's like helping, running errands, he's holding, like he's being that emotional support, so that men should also be like, how are you doing? Have you eaten? Like things like that. There's nothing wrong with that. I agree with that.
No, obviously, oh my gosh, if in fact, I believe that if there's a whole family unit already, say they already had like a kid, mom and dad just had a new baby, everybody in the household needs to be checked up on. Even the kid that's probably 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, everybody needs to be constant checking.
But I think the context he's talking about is in the actual
caretaking process.
No. During the childbirth process, because remember he was saying that he didn't eat in 48 hours.
He said he didn't sleep the first 12 hours.
Yes, and he was awake for almost 48 hours straight. And then he was going on errands. They were like, have you not brought this thing? So I'm thinking they're in the hospital. I'm thinking that's the hospital setting.
Let's assume it's the first week of the newborn, the baby's life. Yes, but I'm not hearing a lot of empathy for the mom and what she's going through.
He did say that.
Yes, he said it's a lot of work. That was what he said. But I also hear that he wants to be doted on. I don't know that it is the right time for it. At that moment, only God knows how the woman even gave birth. It might have been a life-saving procedure. It might have been something, very, very extenuating. We don't know. So at that point, yes, she deserves all the care and everything. Should you check up on him? Yes. Does he need the same level of care that the woman is getting? No. You can't compare.
Yeah, not necessarily the same level of care, but definitely the men should also be checked up on, especially because, like you said, if something like that were to happen, the man is experiencing that as passive trauma. If there was a near-death experience and there are other kids in the house, that's a lot for the man to take on, because in his mind he's thinking, oh my God, if I lose this woman, what does that mean for me? So that is also, you cannot like take that away from his experience to say that he would he should get over it. He should just that would have been a real thing for him to go through. So if that didn't happen, yes, it should. There's no way it will be the same level. And I don't think that's what he's expecting or he's saying. But at least the men should not be just relegated to the background to be like, oh no, be you born now. It's your wife that gave birth. So why should we even bother? They should be checked on as well. Have you eaten? Have you things like that?
I feel like it's such a small price to pay for everything the woman goes through. I'm sorry. I will ask you. I will ask you. I'm not saying to completely neglect your feelings, but all those hardships you are now experiencing in the first week of life, I've been suffering for the last 9 months. Lord only knows if she had that vomiting thing where you can't keep food down. Lord only knows if she couldn't sleep. Lord only knows whatever she went through, and then the crazy trauma of the actual childbirth process, and then postpartum on its own. I'm sorry, whatever you're going through in that week, take it like that.
I think so this will not be obviously for every situation or every family, right? But I think that this, just from hearing the way this man was talking, I think this is a very present man. This is a very present husband and father, because I think it sounded like they have another kid. So this is a very present dad that, even with all those things we were talking about, he would have gone through that with his wife, right? Where, she's vomiting, I'm holding you, I'm the one cleaning you, I'm the one wiping your face, I'm the one helping or telling the maid or whatever to come out. It will never be on the same level. I don't think anybody's saying that, but there's nothing wrong in also acknowledging that piece.
So what does that look like for him?
What that looks like, let me give you a personal example. When we had our second kid, it was so stressful on my husband, and I noticed that because he was in all the appointments. We literally, I'm on the floor, he's packing everything that is coming out from my body, right? He was there, he was so present with our second. When during the labor process and all that, it was crazy. He didn't sleep, he didn't do anything, he was all over the whole hospital, right? And when we were having our third child, we decided to, we were like, no, we're going to let's get someone to help us. So we got a doula. And the doula's role was pretty much to provide a lot of support, but to also support both of us, not just me. So she was there to support him by, she helped, she brought coffee, so it freed up time for him to be emotionally supportive for me. So not just being present physically, but just that emotional piece where I'm like, I don't know what's going to happen if there were complications. Like, we were going through it together. Even when I was pushing, he was pushing with me and doing the sounds, right? And it helped me to feel like, okay, I have extra strength. I felt like I asked, because of course, the big voice, everything, that's like, and like you're doing it together, and it felt like he was taking on some of that. So having that doula there present freed up a lot of that time where instead of him to go and get food or go and get something, she was the one going to get it. So he was there when maybe the doctor or the nurse came with pertinent information, that he was there all through, right?
So that takes away the errand part.
That takes away because that errand thing can't,
Oh yeah, I do.
That errand thing it comes up because next thing you need this, next thing you need that, next thing you have to go.
Newborns need a lot.
Like a lot of
Moms
things,
need a lot
even
too.
before baby comes. Like there's all those things.
I validate everything he said. I just think it's such a small price to pay for the physical trauma that the mom has gone through. She deserves every single thing that she's getting
100%.
from her community. Like, I watched Ife and her husband, I think they're married now, their video and reacting to this subject, and she said, where's his community? Like, if you want to vent, if you want to rant about what you're going through with the postpartum phase, there should be a dedicated group of friends that you have that you can call brothers, cousins,
I don't think that was the situation in this case. I think he would still have that. I think what they were really talking about was in that moment, right?
What does he
in
want?
that moment,
How are you?
Not how are you? Yes, have you eaten? Do you need something as well? Like,
I'm pretty sure, like, especially when my mom came for my omugo, everything she was doing was catering to me and my husband. So
yeah, but if he's saying that, we cannot
neglected.
dismiss his experience.
No. I'm not saying I'm dismissing him. I'm just saying I'm thinking about it generally now. I don't think that food will be made specially for one person and then the other person's food will not be kept.
Right.
Like, I don't think I would really like to hear from him to say, give me practical examples.
I think it goes beyond food as well. Like, even checking up on his mental health. Have you been able to sleep? Right? Have you been able to, like,
nobody's really
it's okay, but just ask. Right? Just show that care.
I don't think
there's anything wrong with that. And that's what he's saying. At least recognize that I'm here. Recognize that I'm a human being too. I have emotions. I have blood running through my veins. Like, this baby that came, it was our baby. Fine. Like, mom went through all that physical pain, went through all those things. I was there as the rock to support. So at least ask me if are you okay? How was this for me? Was this like, some men faint when the sight of blood. Some men, go through this. Maybe, there's so many things. So I absolutely don't think that there's anything wrong in just asking, checking up on it. I don't think he's not, and he didn't say, oh no, I need to have all the,
the same level of
care he's not saying that I have to have all that attention and all. He's just saying that at least check up on me. And yes, absolutely. We've been shouting for years that we want men to be present and we want them to be taking on more roles. Now that they're trying to step up and do that, let's give them their flowers. So yeah. Let us know what you think.
Over to you guys.
Peter, have you eaten?
Are you okay? Would you like pepper soup? You want it for? Let us know, guys, what you think. I'm very curious to see how this plays out in different households. Right. So we'll be looking forward to reading your comments.
All right.
Until the next episode.
We'll see ya.
Bye.
Bye.